Let me tell you something that's been bubbling under the surface of football transfers this summer. Tottenham, the team that's been quietly building something over the last few years, is now throwing their hat into the ring for one of Liverpool's most reliable forwards. Now, I'm not just talking about any player here. This is Cody Gakpo, a guy who's been quietly terrorizing defenses with his versatility and work rate. But here's the kicker. If Spurs want him, they're going to have to navigate a minefield of challenges that go way beyond just writing a check. Let me break this down for you. You know what's wild? Roberto De Zerbi, the Spurs manager, isn't just looking for a random name off a list. He's targeting a wide attacker specifically, which tells me he's got a clear vision for how he wants his attack to function. And honestly, I think that's brilliant. Too many managers these days just throw money at problems, but De Zerbi seems to have a plan. Now, he's already spent over £237 million this summer on midfielders like Tonali and Fernandes. That's a huge chunk of change, but if you're building a team, you have to bet on the big names. The question is Gakpo worth that kind of gamble? Because let's be real, Liverpool isn't going to let him go without getting a replacement in return. That's not just about money, it's about maintaining their squad depth. And with Gakpo still under contract for 4 more years, this isn't just a simple loan deal. It's a full-blown transfer that could shake up both clubs' futures. Here's what really gets me: the timing of this. Liverpool are also allegedly making a move for Bradley-Barcola from PSG, and if that goes through, it could create a domino effect. Suddenly, Gakpo would be surplus to requirements, but only if Barcola arrives. And let's not forget, Barcola's asking price is astronomical, £145 million. That's more than the entire budget of most teams. So if Spurs are trying to pull off this Gakpo deal, they're not just competing with Liverpool for his services, they're also indirectly battling PSG's financial might. That's insane. It's like trying to win a poker game where the stakes are measured in billions. But wait, there's another angle here. Spurs aren't just focusing on Gakpo. They're also reportedly circling Savinho at Manchester City. Now, Savinho is a different beast entirely. He's got that Brazilian flair, the kind of player who can change a game in an instant. But here's the catch. City isn't just holding out because they're greedy, they're waiting for a replacement. And with Savinho having signed a new contract last summer, this isn't just about money anymore. It's about loyalty. City wants to make sure they're not losing a key player without a plan. That's a smart move, but it also means Spurs might have to wait longer than they'd hoped. And if they're already spending like this, can they afford to wait? Or are they going to have to overpay just to get the deal done? And then there's the whole Bomba thing. De Zerbi mentioned it in an interview, and honestly, I think that word is being used as a psychological tool. Bomba in Italian isn't just a fancy term, it's a way to hype up the transfer market. But when you're spending over £200 million already, adding another Bomba feels like a gamble. I mean, Tonali and Fernandes are great players, but are they the ones who'll carry this team? Or are they just expensive placeholders? This raises a deeper question. Is Spurs' transfer strategy sustainable? Because if they keep chasing big names, they're going to have to keep spending, and eventually, the market will catch up. There's a fine line between building a team and becoming a financial black hole. And let's not forget the other side of the coin. Cristian Romero, Spurs captain, is rumoured to be leaving. If that happens, it's not just about replacing him, it's about the identity of the team. De Zerbi has said he won't block Romero's exit, which is a rare move for a manager. That tells me he's prioritising the club's long-term health over short-term stability. But if they lose their captain, how does that affect the culture? It's a risk, but maybe it's necessary. After all, if you're building for the future, you have to make tough decisions. So, where does this all lead? I think we are seeing a shift in the way teams approach transfers. It's not just about signing the biggest names anymore. It's about strategic planning, financial prudence, and sometimes, even letting go of key players to make room for new ideas. Spurs are walking a tightrope here, and if they fall, it could be a long recovery. But if they pull this off, they might just be the team to watch in the coming seasons. The real question is, are they betting on the right cards?